In Estes Park, Colorado, you'll find a quaint, secluded hotel in the mountains, known as the Stanley Hotel. Before we begin, we'll provide a brief background on this landmark of the paranormal and explore some of the possible reasons behind its haunting. The Stanley Hotel was commissioned in 1907 by Freeland Oscar Stanley. F.O. Stanley was the inventor of the Stanley steamer automobile. In his 50s, he began to develop tuberculosis. His doctor recommended he head out west. He took his doctor's advice and eventually settled in Estes Park, Colorado. In 1903, he and his wife stayed at a cabin they had purchased, but it wasn't enough for Mr. Stanley. With the fresh air of the Colorado Rockies and the desire to grow his business, Stanley ambitiously purchased a remote plot of land in 1907 on which he would erect his hotel. The 140-room hotel was built on a foundation rich with minerals, unintentionally making it a conduit for supernatural energy. In 1909, the hotel opened its doors. One would assume with Mr. Stanley's health condition, his entrepreneurship would be short-lived. But quite on the contrary, Mr. Stanley lived to his 90s. Even after his death, guests and staff claimed to have seen Mr. Stanley walking around the hotel and grounds. Mr. Stanley isn't the only guest to never check out. It is said the late Mrs. Stanley haunts the ballroom where a piano sits to this day. Nearby guests have often heard a piano playing, but upon inspection of the ballroom, the music stops. Perhaps Mrs. Stanley prefers to play in private. Other guests have noted Mr. Stanley playing pool in the billiard room. There are also reports of a blue mist or a figure in the reflection of a mirror near and around the benches. These photos were taken one after the other by our crew. Other guests have heard children playing in the hall and ghost hauntings in other rooms like 217, 401, and many more. The locale even left its mark on master of horror Stephen King. King adapted his experience at the Stanley Hotel into a number of novels, most notably The Shining, based on the hotel itself, became one of his most successful books. King found further inspiration on the grounds in the form of a pet cemetery that served as the final resting place of many of the hotel's permanent residents' animal companions. His book, Pet Sematary, described the resurrection of pets buried on the grounds. You are about to witness footage captured during an independent paranormal investigation. The footage you're about to see has not been altered. Some portions of footage have been slowed to show closer detail. So keep your eyes peeled. You're about to go on a virtual tour to one of the most haunted locations in the world. Enjoy.
If you want us to be in this room, talk to one of us. Let us know that you're here. Do you see that spike went up to 3?
Yep. Yeah, the K2 meter went up.
Back up. See that spike
Holy
on
crap.
this?
Wow.
It spiked up to 3.
Oh,
Oh my god. That's awesome.
Just made herself clear.
I get touched by a ghost.
Somebody else try. All right. Tell us if that lollipop moves for you, okay?
Alright.
Oh my God. Yeah, I saw that too. Is anyone down here with us? Does someone want to take a lollipop out of someone's hand for us, please? Oh, wow. Yeah. Michelle, talk to them.
Is anybody here? Really? Katie, if you're here, you can take the lollipop out of my hand.
Oh my God. Yeah. That's awesome. Did it go down?
No.
Is anybody down here with us?
She has a piece of candy for you.
I know it's not the best flavor, but it's something. There's something grasping my hand.
I know exactly what you're saying. Yep. Alright guys, this is your chance. If you want to make a friend in the room right now, this is your chance. Talk to one of us. Let us know that you're here. No? Alright. Alright, so here's this camera back for you.
Hey,
Alright guys. That's a little creepy. Alright guys, so I'm going to have to turn the lights on pretty soon. But if anybody wants to take a minute, look around, that's fine. Alright, I'm going to turn on the lights in 5, 4. Miss Wilson, you've spoken to me before. Do you want to talk to me again? Do you not want us to be in this room?